if you knew, but Huda, you are there in the villa. You can't let a whole bunch of 12-year-olds... Oh, I'm about to get mad. Let me calm down.
I read your diary every line. I wanna drink your words like wine.
Hey guys, it's Cindy, and today my setup is looking really weird. I gotta change this. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta change this. We're gonna figure it out as I go through college, because this is my first time really like filming in this semester. So yes, we're gonna just... What's I about to say? Brain fart 17 seconds into filming. What's going on? Anyway, today we'll be talking about the Love Island reunion, because it was messy. It was like 2 hours straight of mess and malarkey. That's all it was. And
now who the f did that?
well, that was my iPad. Be right back. Oh my gosh. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I have to come out and say that my last Love Island video is extremely outdated. I don't believe half the stuff that I said in that video anymore. Times have changed. Get with the program. Get with the program. Like, I was a slight Huda defender. I called her out on her actions, but it was before she did a whole bunch of weird stuff. It was like at the beginning of the Jeremiah thing where she was starting to be weird. But towards the end, what she did with Chris... Oh no. Anyways, this is a quick rundown of what's going to be discussed in this video. I now hate Huda even more. I just said that. I hate Huda even more. Jeremiah has moved from hit list to don't really care list. Elandria is still my top client. Amaya is also moved to the don't care list along with the rest of the bombshells. Shelly is moved to the bird list. I'm sorry. Shelly, you're giving bird vibes. I love you. You're very gorgeous. The thing is, Shelly is smart. Like, she's very articulate. She's low-key. We're going to get into that later. I'm not going to spoil the video, but we're going to get into that later, okay? Now we're going to talk about the reunion. We're going to start with the outfits because there was people stepping. There was people not stepping. First off, Elandria, Shelly, and Clark, they looked really good. Like, Clark was giving Real Housewives of Atlanta realness with that updo. She ate. I don't care. Shelly looked good with her dress. It's very Shelly. And Elandria always looks good. Iris also looked cute. Huda and Amaya looked a mess. You see how when you're dropped from my client list, what happens? Ace channeled his inner leprechaun spirit with that little suit that he had on. He looked so silly. Nick's satin suit was killing me. Like... he felt like Usher. And like, I didn't really care for anybody else. I'm sorry. Now let's get into the actual reunion. What happened, my opinions, all the mess is sat right here on my iPad. Huda, Netflix, and the Andy Cohen beef. Y'all, Andy Cohen is the messiest person in the world next to Natalie Nunn. He does not care for Huda for real. He do not care. And I don't think he watched this season. I feel like he watched clips on the internet. He was like, I guess I'll talk about this. He's there for a bag to get out and go. Okay? But I don't know why he want her to get sued so bad. Talking about some, you can't tell us? You can't tell it because of Netflix? And then Netflix talking about some, don't add me. You know she can't say anything. Are Elandria and Shelly bullies? I don't think so. They are not bullies at all. I feel like she really didn't care that much for Ace. Like, I don't know. There's something about it because she really didn't fight for him. Like, neither Ace didn't really fight for Shelly, low-key. He was still trying to mess with Coco at the end. The only reason why Ace locked it in was because Shelly was exploring with somebody else. Clock that. Elandria for sure is not a bully. Like, Shelly, I can kind of see the argument if you're, like, kind of stupid. But Elandria is not a bully. Like, Huda kept talking about how much she loved Elandria throughout the show and how that's her girl and this, that, and the third. Like, when have you ever seen, like, the only thing that she was weird about was when she outed that Huda and Chris kissed, which was really messy. I don't know why she did that. Like, what was your reason for doing that? If anything, those boys in the house were bullies. Y'all want to push this mean girl narrative so bad. It was some mean boys in there. They bullied Jeremiah up out that house. They got Charlie up out that house. Let's talk about Jeremiah's redemption arc and why is Loki still not working on me. I'm sorry. Y'all know I am the ringleader of the Jeremiah hate club. I had to step down for the position because I stopped caring about him. But he was really clocking tea at the reunion. He was just like, How can how can Jeremiah unintentionally love bomb somebody? I feel like he got the ick. He didn't like her. He stopped liking her and just refused to tell her, which was weird. Like, that's weird. Like, if you ever stop liking somebody, just let them know. Like, I understand, like, Hood is weird, and, like, it's Love Island. He doesn't want to miss out on his money, but they're gonna bring out a bombshell anyway. They brought out a bombshell anyway. You could have just hopped to Sierra. Even though I don't think Sierra would have went for that, because Sierra like something lighter. Why did Chris not want to be at the reunion? Chris didn't want to be there for like a very, very good reason. Because Huda was talking cash money about everybody on that cast. And then when she got in your face, she was like, oh, it's okay. Talking just like that. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I didn't think y'all bullied me in the villa, but like once I saw the edits, you were there. You were there at the villa. You were in Fiji. I don't know if you knew. But Huda, you are there in the villa. You can't let a whole bunch of 12-year-olds... Oh, I'm about to get mad. Let me calm down. You can't let a whole bunch of 12-year-olds decide your experience. That's crazy. And, like, let's just call it spade a spade. She's trying to exploit it. She's trying to exploit it and make a brand off of it. That's okay. Like, if you're just transparent about it, then okay, I respect it more. But it's just the fact that you're like, I didn't know I was bullied until I left the villa. That makes no sense, does it? That makes no sense, does it? But, like, I heard that they did talk about the coercion stuff with Chris and how, like, she was just sitting there smiling and laughing at what she said to Chris. That's crazy. She's talking about you have 3 seconds. That is not your baby. That is not your child. Like, that just threw me off so bad. That threw me off so bad. Like, she was just sitting there like, she's like, I've grown so much. Girl, it's been 2 weeks. Girl, it's been 2 weeks. And I'm not saying, like, you can't grow within, like, a month or so. Like, you can definitely grow. But what Huda's flaws are, she has not grown from them because she's just sitting there laughing. Nobody that understands what she did was wrong would just sit there and laugh at what she's doing. Amaya, are they blackmailing you? Are they blackmailing you? What's going on? What's going on? Like, why are you just, like, irrelevant right now? Like, what's going on? Like, I understand the stuff going on with Brian. Like, he broke up with you. Okay, queen, you should still be the face of Love Island. You won. You're letting Nick and Landria take over. Please, get up. Wake up. Wake up. And also, we need to talk about how y'all keep highlighting the fact that she mispronounces words. It feel like a microaggression to me. Because, you know, this woman, she speaks Spanish. And so, like, she probably mixes it all together and she's just talking fast. She has a speech impediment. Like, I mispronounce words too. You mispronounce words too. But y'all making it like her whole personality that she mispronounced words. Like, please. And I feel like she low-key dragging it too. Because at her reunion, I feel like she was just dragging it. Like, some words, I'm like, girl, you know what words you were supposed to say. Like, no shade. Like, I feel like because now she knows, like, everybody likes it. I feel like she's dragging it. Between Ace, Nick, and Taylor, who really is the ringleader? Who do y'all think is really the ringleader? We know it's not Nick. We can get him up out of there. But I feel like it's definitely Ace, but not in a way that we think it is. Because, like, Ace is definitely the type to just put it in your ear and then let somebody else do his dirty work. And then he's going to act like he's the realest one on the block. What made me so mad is that Ace acts like he's the hardest one on the block. And he was acting like he was the hardest in the villain. This and the third. He get on the reunion. He get on the reunion. He's like... And, like, he's only really bucking up to Amaya. He was bucking up to Austin a little bit, but Austin's a non-factor, y'all. At this point, Austin's a non-factor. I'm sorry. None of those 3 men that I listed, none of the men on Love Island, period, were good men. None of them were good men this season. Ace is evil because, like, we all know why he's evil. He will get his own section after this. Nikki's evil because he led on Sierra so bad. As much as I didn't like Sierra, I did not care for Sierra. She was annoying the whole season. She did not deserve to be led on like that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it was very clear that Nick did not like her. Like, after, like, I feel like she really just threw that cat on him. So he was just like, okay. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. for her throwing the cat on him. But there's something wrong with the fact that he knows that he don't like her for real. And every time a new bombshell would enter the villa, like, he's trying to jump at that bombshell. I'm like, oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're weird. And Taylor is weird for leaning on Alandria, knowing he wasn't physically attracted to her. And the thing is, the big major difference between Alandria and Clark is their skin color. Let's talk about it. I'm not saying that Taylor is a colorist. I don't know the man. He hasn't made any colorist remarks. This is all speculation in Sydney Joint's brain. This is all speculation right here. So don't take anything as fact. I'm on the T page. Anyways, this is what I'm thinking. The only major difference, of course they look different, but like, is their skin color. And I'm noticing every time a new bombshell would come into the villa, he would lean more towards the lighter bombshell. He stood behind Sierra. He was trying to talk to Andrina. He got Jeremiah out of the house so he could talk to Andrina. And Andrina wasn't feeling him. I feel like Andrina really could have made it far if Jeremiah stayed in the house, because I feel like Jeremiah really mirrors people. He's really good at mirroring people. He's really good at like, oh my God, we have so much in common. No, y'all don't. I promise you, y'all don't. Like, I'm sorry, y'all don't. And also, they're all weird for not telling Alandria the truth, because they knew that Taylor didn't like Alandria like that. And I feel like Ace was trying to make Taylor step up, because he was just like, how are you going to sit here and be coupled up with her and you're not doing nothing for her and you really don't like her for real? So you better either lock in or get out. That's why he was playing all them dates. I'll give Ace that. Like, he's really good at planning dates. But other than that, I'm not really impressed. Ace. Mr. Back himself, come to the front. Mr. Back himself. I was going to turn around, but like, it's hard to do in a bed. Come to the front. You are nothing but a hypocrite, and I see through your lies. At first, I thought you were funny, you were entertaining, you were messy. I like that. I like that in a reality TV show star. I like funny, I like messy, I like entertaining. But however, you're weird. Like, you have to be weird and disrespectful towards women. And the thing is, you play like you're so respectful because you talk in that low, slow tone. You're not respectful. You're not. You're rude. You're nasty. And he's the type of dude to undercut you. Like, he's not, like, he swears that he's the realest in the house. You are not the realest in the house. You are not the realest in the house. He really thinks that he runs Love Island and that his opinion matter. But last time I checked, I won't in the villa. I'm the only person who opinion matter, okay? I'm just playing, y'all. I am not Peacock, but Peacock should hire me because I will make the next season messier. I'll make the next season messier, and I will vet through the men themselves. All they have to do is have a conversation with me. I'll see through it. Y'all know how I get down. Ace really thinks that his opinion is the only one that matters, which is like really crazy because he is not the main character of the show. He has been outshined by the other guys. He has been outshined by the other girls. He is not the main character of that show. The only time people talk about him is when he's talking bad about somebody. And that's why he went on that Speedy interview and said all that messy stuff about Nick and Alandria, because he knows that's the only way that he can get people talking. Nobody's talking about Shelly and Ace anymore. Everybody's talking about Nick and Alandria. Everybody's talking about Amaya. Everybody's talking about Huda. Nobody's like, let's talk about Shelly and Ace. Let's talk about their relationship. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're making no noise. And the crazy thing is, like, I really thought, like, I voted for Amaya and Brian because I wanted Amaya to win. I liked Amaya. But Shelly and Ace really should have won Love Island because they were the strongest couple. But if they just coupled up at the beginning instead of playing all those mind games that like, they didn't couple up until week 4. Y'all could have coupled up literally at the very beginning. If Ulysses didn't steal Ace from her, that's when stuff got weird. Like, that's really when it got weird, bro. That's really when it got weird. Back to the point I made in the beginning. Shelly is a mini Ace. When they rolled that clip of Shelly being like, let's not think about connections. Let's think about, like, who they are as a person instead of, like, when we dump people because, like, this and that thing. Because I was so confused on why Iris didn't get dumped. Like, that made no sense to me because I was just like, now Hannah has, like, a all right connection with Pepe, but she was just like, oh, she just connects with people too quick. God forbid a girl likes somebody. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, she want to pop it once in a while. Let her pop it. It's not yours to pop. I was just so irritated by that when they showed that clip. And the fact that she really convinced everybody really threw me off, because Iris should have went home. For real. Iris should have went home. So when they were all like, Hannah, I'm so irritated. I was so irritated. And also Sierra, nobody cares about Sierra. Sierra, you're nothing. When Nick cleared Sierra and was like, bro, like that reel was weird. Like he quoted the reel verbatim. It was so funny. One thing about Nick, he was gonna quote something verbatim and say, this is what you told. Say it with Jeremiah. He's like, this is what you told me. And also Charlie, more so Charlie. He was frying me. Like Charlie was mad at everybody at the reunion because Charlie should not have went home. Charlie should not have went home. Like it makes sense that Charlie went home, but like I really feel like they should have got Huda out because they hated Huda. If Huda got out during that first time, then the season would have just went on swimmingly. But it's whatever. I think that's all I had to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Letterboxd at Bonded Sydney. And I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think about this reunion below. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do not call me names in the comments because I will argue back. All right. Bye, guys.